He's back. Alvaro Carreras, the boy Real Madrid let go for free in 2020, has just been brought back for 50 million euros. You can't make this stuff up. Only football writes stories like this. Xabi Alonso's new project is already gaining momentum. Trent Alexander-Arnold, Dean Huijsen, and now Alvaro Carreras. The 22-year-old left-back has signed a 6-year deal. And this is more than just a transfer. It's a personal comeback story, a correction of past mistakes, and a chance for a real defensive revolution at Real Madrid. Carreras played for Madrid's youth teams from 2017 to 2020, but he didn't fit into the coach's plans at the time. So what did he do? He moved to Manchester United and signed a long-term deal. Learned English, earned respect. He was named U23 Player of the Year, tore up the championship with Preston, featured in La Liga with Granada, and shone in the Champions League with Benfica. One of the few fullbacks who stood his ground against Lamine Yamal. And not long ago he was living in the small town of Ferrol, son of a Guardia Civil father and a stay-at-home mother. Young Alvaro dreamed of big football, and even back then local coaches were saying, he's not like the others, he's special. At 14, Real Madrid took him in, but due to competition and lack of belief, the club let him go for nothing. To this day, there's regret within the club that no coach stood up to keep him. Club insiders admit, we're ashamed. How did we let him go? But better late than never. Now it's 2025. Real Madrid is paying 50 million euros for a player they once released. And this isn't just compensation, it's a statement. Carreras isn't just a fullback. He's meant to be the face of the new Real Madrid. A player who reminds you of Trent, but on the left. A player who's already faced Manchester United, Preston, Granada, Benfica, Yamal, and is now ready for the Santiago Bernabeu. He's back, one of our own. A canterano who walked through fire and returned a hero. This is the story of Alvaro Carreras, and it inspires. Wrote as journalist Tomás Roncero. It's a proud moment for every Madridista. One of us returns, another son of Valdebebas. Carreras is a player who went through his football military service far from home, as Luis de la Fuente would say. And now he returns to Real, through the front door. He proved in the Champions League that he belongs with the elite. He's not just a left back, he's an attacking wing back with a fighting spirit. And when needed, a true warrior in defense. Remember that shy boy named Alvaro Fernandez? Forget him. He's back a man. He's Alvaro Carreras now, one of the best fullbacks in Europe. And you know what? The status changed, but the heart didn't. A canterano ready to battle for every blade of grass, say the Madrid papers. This isn't just a signing, it's a return to the club's DNA, like Gonzalo Garcia, the hero of the Club World Cup, like Valdebebas, like our own. Real Madrid is returning to itself, and that's beautiful. Alvaro Carreras isn't just another transfer. This was a clear plan from Real Madrid since the end of last season. And guess what? They weren't even looking for alternatives. Yes, there were other options on the market, like Grimaldo. But even before the Club World Cup, insider Manu Carreño made it clear. Option number one, and the only one, was Carreras. Benfica didn't want to let him go before the tournament in the US, so he played a few more matches. But in Madrid they already knew he would be ours. Florentino Perez, Jose Angel Sanchez, and Xabi Alonso, all three were on the same page. Carreras is the player worth investing in. Why? He's young, he's already La Liga ready, and he knows how to play Real Madrid-style football on the left, because he grew up in our cantera. Carreras is a modern left-back who combines athleticism, stamina, intelligence, and the heart of a homegrown player. He's only 22, but has already played in 3 top leagues, Spain, England, and Portugal, and performed in the Champions League and the Club World Cup. He's a perfect transfer for Real Madrid, perfect fit. Let's break down his strengths. Attacking profile. Carreras is an attacking fullback who advances play with intent. At Benfica, he pushed forward, created width, broke into the box, and delivered dangerous crosses. According to FBref, he ranked in the 83rd percentile among fullbacks for chance creation and in the 97th for progressive passes. Defensive work. Though known for attack, he's also reliable in defense. He wins one-on-ones, intercepts passes, and blocks crosses. In the Champions League, he was one of the few who managed to hold his own against Lamine Yamal. Stamina and physicality. Standing at 1.86 meters, Carreras is strong in duels but agile enough to cover the full flank for 90 minutes. Physically, he has no weak spots. Experience and mentality. Carreras started 30 out of 32 games for Benfica. He didn't rise through hype, but through hard work. He didn't break after leaving Madrid at 17. He survived England, conquered the championship, and returned to the top level. That says a lot about his character. Now for areas of improvement, end product. Despite his attacking role, his numbers are still modest. 4 goals and 5 assists last season. But his style is more about creating space and chances than finishing them. Tactical positioning. At times he pushes too far forward, leaving space behind. But this can be managed with proper team structure, especially with a reliable center back behind him. Carreras isn't just a returning Canterano. He's a strategic investment, a player who delivers now and could become a key part of Xabi Alonso's project tomorrow. Think of him as a blend of Grimaldo and Trent with Real Madrid DNA. 50 million euros is not an overpayment. It's a long-term investment in stability on the left flank. What's next for Real after the Carreras signing? Is the transfer window done? Carreras completes phase 1 of Madrid's transfer plan. Alongside him, they've signed Trent, Huijsen and Mastantuono. 3 for defense, 1 for attack. And don't forget Gonzalo, the new number 9 already here. With this squad, Xabi Alonso is ready to fight. But the window isn't fully closed and there are details left. After Carreras, all licensed spots are filled. So now the focus shifts to sales. The top candidate to leave? Rodrigo. Signed in 2018 for 40 million euros, his full amortization means any sale now is pure profit. If Madrid gets 80 to 90 million euros, that could open the door for major moves. Real is searching for a new playmaker, someone to be the brain of the team. But names like Barella, Enzo Fernandez, McAllister and Rodri are all tied down at their clubs. The only real option is Rodri from City. He hasn't extended his contract yet, expires 2027, and Madrid wants to assess his post-injury form. Next summer, an opportunity might arise. And Konate? The Liverpool defender hasn't renewed his deal either. It expires next summer. But Liverpool want 50 million euros. Too much for Madrid, especially since they could negotiate with him freely in January. Now with Carreras signed, there's an overload at left back. One of Fran Garcia or Ferland Mendy will have to go. Mendy has a deal until 2027 but struggles with injuries. Fran had a strong Club World Cup and has market interest, more likely to leave. Plus, Carreras and Garcia share the same agent, who's already searching for a new club for Fran to avoid stagnation. And if you want to personally track how Carreras performs, how many duels he wins, how many passes he completes, you don't have to search the whole internet. Just download Football Extra, the #1 app for Real Madrid fans. Inside, you'll find advanced stats on every player, including Carreras, Trent, Gonzalo, and more. Match schedule, results, standings, one tap away. Individual metrics, shots, passes, sprints, ratings, instant club news, transfers, player quotes, analysis, and best of all, everything in live mode during matches. Want to feel closer to the team? Want to be like Xabi Alonso, seeing every detail on the pitch? Then Football Extra is a must-have for every Madridista. Download now. Link in the pinned comment. Support your team not just with heart, but with knowledge. Now it's your turn, Madridistas. What do you think about Carreras' return? Is he the new king of the left flank? Should Fran Garcia or Mendy stay? And who else would you love to see in white this summer? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We read everyone. Like this video if you're hyped about Xabi Alonso's new project. And most importantly, subscribe to Madrid Live so you never miss a match, a transfer, or a legendary story from the world of the Royal Club. Here, you'll always find more than just football. Hala Madrid y nada más.